Tips on how to survive being broke. We've all had that awkward moment where a friend texts us like, hey, you want to go to McDonald's? And you look at your 50 cents in your bank account and you're like, no, I'm sick. I can't come. This are tips on how to get extra money in your bank account every month. These are all things that I do, have done, or know someone that has done these. Thought I would share these all with you. These are all ways to do that, so make sure to stick until the end for like my most favorite habit that I don't share a lot. So I'm gonna divide this video into like 4 different chapters. It's gonna be food, money, entertainment, and then other. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Don't buy necessarily at the most expensive grocery stores in your area. Buy your like fresh fruits and stuff at a farmer's market. You know, you can always, they're always cheaper. They're like, someone on Facebook is selling corn for like 50 cents and versus at Walmart it's like $1. So take advantage of the fruits and vegetables they sell at your farmer's market. 2 is don't ever go when you're hungry. Always have a list and buy things that you actually will eat and stuff that won't go bad then. Otherwise you can just go there again later. So yeah. 4 is you can always grow a garden for your fruits and veggies. It's a great way to do that as well because they're cheap. You can grow them, and if you're in an apartment building you can even grow things from your ceiling with growing a garden. It can be a little one, but every little dollar adds up. So that's the next tip, is grow a garden. Another thing is, if you don't need to, stop using those delivery services like DoorDash and Uber Eats. Just delete them from your phone right now. Unless you are a student or disabled and absolutely need them, try to delete those, because a $4 drink can turn into a $12 drink because of tips and deliveries, and a $12 one-time thing doesn't seem expensive, but over a while that shit adds up. And the last thing is try to bulk buy. For some reason, like peanut butter this big in the long run is cheaper than peanut butter this big because you end up buying this thing like 10 times. So bulk buy toilet paper. Just try to bulk buy if you can. Things that you know you'll use and you'll go through, try to bulk buy. All right, next area is like the money area. So don't use ATMs. Don't use ATMs. Those little $3, $4 fees are crazy. Okay? If like, I love to use the cash back at Walmart or Safeway or any of those stores because you're going there anyway, and like you can get $100 back at some of those places, and you're getting like, all you have to do is like buy a piece of gum, like buy a pack of gum, and then you have the gum and that, and like the gum is only like $1.10, but you're getting something with it. Or just go to your bank if you have a physical bank and get like just withdraw money from that. I don't have a physical bank, I have an online bank that I use, so I do have to use the cashback option, but like if you go 4 times then you can get $100 back and do it that way. Next is like for subscriptions. Most people think they spend only $50, but the majority of people spend about $200 per month of subscriptions, and half of them don't even use half the ones that they have. So there's 3 different tips I have with these. One is to like subscription recycle, especially for instant streaming ones. So for services like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, there's so many nowadays. There's no way you're gonna have time to watch all those. So pick the top 1 or 2 that you use and watch all the shows you want for 2 or 3 months, and then after that get rid of those, get the next 2 apps, watch all those, and kind of do that. So like, I don't know, have Netflix and Hulu for 3 months and then get HBO Max and Disney Plus, and that way you're not spending $30 on all of them. You can also share with others. So like, you know, one of my friends has Hulu and I have Crunchyroll, and we just exchange information and use each other's accounts. So you can family share with that. That's another great way to do that. Now be careful because Netflix is cracking down on that, so use that tip wisely, but sharing with others is just a huge thing. There's also like a lot of free alternatives for those apps. So for streaming apps, you don't have to pay for streaming. Tubi's free. Tubi's a lot of movies. The CW app has a lot of modern shows on it. It does have ads, but for not paying anything, it's not bad. So Freevr is also free. It's like the Amazon version of free stuff. Spotify Music has a free version, and Musi is also, my sister loves that app. That is a great app to like go with that, Musi. And also, when you're getting your quarters, you should not have to ever pay to get quarters. Get your quarters at banks or at the laundromat, even car washes. You don't have to pay anything. You get $1, you get 4 quarters back, kind of thing. Now we're in the entertainment part. A lot of people spend money on entertainment all the time. You don't have to go out to a bar all the time. You know, take advantage of the free stuff in your town. I live in a very small town of like 6,000 people, and we still have free stuff to do here, or even in the town next to you. Library is always free. Computers are there, books are there. You can rent out movies there. Parks are always free. The community center always is free, and you can play pool there, air hockey there. You don't have to pay a dime for it. There's basketballs to shoot in there, and I love the community center as a great way to hang out with my adult friends sometimes. Also, like if you're a homebody and you don't want to go out, Libby is a free book app, so you can read it in the book on your phone, on your computer. You can have the audiobook for free. You just enter your library card and you get books for free. And you can listen to it, read it, doesn't matter. You don't have to have a Kindle for it. It's just an app. It's on iOS and Android. Also, usually every town has like a Facebook to-do group for their town, and I'm part of a things to do in my town, and it just kind of updates me on all the events, whether it's free, cheap, or just, it also lets me know what's going on. Like there's a haunted place in town that has a tour every year, and I love that stuff, and I don't have to pay for it, so might as well go to that because it's cool, it's something to do, it's free, love it, saves more money in my pocket, but also gives me experiences and memories. Now we're in the other area. So this one I've seen in every video, but I thought I would include it in this one, is look for other options to like see if there's cheaper alternative ways to pay your bills, such as a cheaper internet plan that does more for what it does. For example, I was paying Spectrum for like years and was not having a good experience there, and then depending on where you live, you'll get better deals with certain things, and certain companies will be better and not better there. But I was paying like $120 for Spectrum, and they would go out every week. And now I've switched to Allo. I only pay $66 a month.
Someone just got re-rented in my apartment, and
okay, anyway, try to look for cheaper versions of bills, like see if there's any way you can save on that. Some people are still paying like $80 for an unlimited phone plan, and there's so many cheaper options now that you can get hotspots and have family plans. Like Visible is a great family plan. It's $40 a month, and it goes down $5 every person you have, up to 4 people for a party line. It's like a subcategory of Verizon, I think, but it is, love it. $40 unlimited. You can use it on your phone. Mint Mobile is a good one to look into. Just there's a lot of like cheaper ones that you can have. Let's see, car loans, use apps like Credit Karma or Experian to see if there's cheaper loans that you could be paying, so you can refinance your loan and pay less per month. So many other bills you can pay on. You can see if there's ways to cut down on your utility bill every month. because electric, you kind of use all those things anyway, so there isn't really a ton of ways to cut it down, but you know, turning off lights and stuff. If you're looking for cars, you don't need a brand new car when you're broke, you know, buy from friends, buy from family, buy from Facebook Marketplace, something that's like $5,000, $6,000, get you from point A to point B, boom, done. If you're looking for like furniture, gifts, or stuff, look at the for sale group in your town on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whatever mainstream platforms you have, even their own website. But like, I didn't pay for my couch, got my couch from another tenant that wasn't using it, got a few free things around town that I wasn't using. Salvation Army has also like pots and pans and forks and clothes and stuff that you can get for cheap, that you have to pay the same price for the same thing, marked up like $50. Like, you'd pay for a frying pan like $6 at Salvation Army, but $50 at Walmart. Doesn't make any sense. And thrifting is like very undervalued and seems like societally okay, but when you're trying to save money, you gotta do what you gotta do. So next way to like help get more money is to just sell things that you haven't used in months and you don't plan on using in months. You can sell them on things like Depop and just any marketplace. Just get money for that stuff. This is like for the girls right here, for the girls, but you don't need to pay like $80 for acrylic nails. You can get your own set for $100 one time, or you can use press-on nails, and there's a trick that you can find on like any TikTok video of how to make press-on nails stay for like 3 weeks. I got this set of nails for like $8 off Amazon, and pretty good. You know, there's many different colors. Right now I'm giving my nails a break for the next 2 days, but use a little acrylic powder below, use nail glue, the super strong bond off Amazon, and they'll stay for like 2 or 3 weeks. You don't need like Ulta or any of that expensive makeup, drugstore makeup. There's many dupes that do the same thing that are healthy for your skin and that won't clog up your pores. For like haircuts and stuff, there's a friend I know that only charges like $20 for haircuts. She used to be a salon person. Usually we all know friends that will do things like help us with Facebook help us, like was a hairstylist in the past and does things for like half price, because you shouldn't have to pay like $50 for a trim. Or there's people on Facebook that list their gigs and how much they cost. For fitness and stuff, you don't necessarily always have to pay for a gym pass. You know, what I do is I look up YouTube videos on workouts, work from home systems that you don't have to use equipment for. You can do it from your bed, and it doesn't cause, like, you're not jumping around for your other tenants, which is a huge thing that I was scared about, because I can't be doing jumping jacks on the second floor. So walking's free, but it's getting colder, so for those people in those states, my state, we can't always walk, but we don't necessarily always want to pay a gym pass $35 for something that who knows if we'll actually be consistent with anyway. So workout videos on YouTube. Most people have a smartphone. YouTube, free, download it. And for car repairs, like oil changes and stuff, we all have that one auto mechanic friend that just like keeps things going. You know, you can pay them to do an oil change. You can find people on Facebook for cheaper, people that you trust to do that. Those are kind of all the tips that I have. Let me know which ones you liked, which ones, and any more tips and any more videos you have, and keep vibing, and peace out. Make sure to follow, like, and comment for next video.